All right, guys, welcome to next week's meal planner overview video. Um, I have a great menu lined up for you this week. Looking forward to trying some of the items myself, and I hope you get to try them all and enjoy them all as well. Um, so we got some overnight oats, simple overnight oats, and a little egg scramble. As far as the breakfast go, a ginger turkey wrap, a little twist on the chicken salad type of quick and on the go lunch. If you didn't try that one from last week, I highly encourage you to. Little muffins as our snack, and then some quick and easy dinners for you guys. As I mentioned, overnight oats to start off with, blueberries, and we're using them in our muffins as well. I got oat milk on the recipe here, but again, use what is convenient to you. I don't use any milk. I just use the Greek yogurt, water, and the protein powder, and to me, that makes kind of that creamy, rich base that you want for your overnight oats. And I just skip the milk altogether, whether it's a plant-based milk or cow's milk. I don't drink a lot of either one of them, except for canned coconut milk I use in other recipes. But for a breakfast item and overnight oats, I'm just going with water and protein powder. As I mentioned, you got your one pan cauliflower, mushrooms, and eggs, a little scramble. One thing that most people don't do is get enough veggies in with their breakfast, so this is a great way to do it. A little bit of fresh or dried dill if you have it there. Cremini mushrooms, you can go with any mushroom you'd like. Cauliflower, you could go with cauliflower rice, any frozen cauliflower product if you want to make it quick, easy, and convenient as well. I would just let the cauliflower thaw out overnight before cooking it, if that's the route you go. All right, so for the Monday lunch, I try to pick something that is not like a leftover steam, a quick and easy, on the go kind of lunch. And last week I did the chicken salad. This week I got turkey in there, and I threw a little twist on it. Trying to remind you guys that the chicken salad is a base, and if you use the yogurt instead of mayo in it, it becomes a great health supporting item. But you can use that and just put any flavor combinations you want in it. Last week I put apples, pecans, and fresh dill in mine. Great flavor. If you didn't try it, I highly encourage you to get that pre-cooked chicken from the deli section, the rotisserie chicken, or just cook off some chicken breasts yourself the night before, chop them all up, and you got yourself something for the week. This week I'm adding some Asian flavors with some lime, soy sauce, ginger, a little honey, and then the coleslaw mix, the slaw mix that I'm borrowing from Monday night's dinner, just a little pinch of that, gives a nice crunch to this salad as well. I don't eat a lot of processed carbs. I threw some whole wheats on here if you want to use your rice cakes that you did before. If you just don't use any kind of carb as the base and just eat it raw with a fork and maybe some carrots and hummus on the side, that's perfectly fine as well. And you could use chicken, you could use turkey, you could use salmon, you could use tuna. Vary it up. Try different things, what works for you and what your tastes are. As I mentioned, for the snack, we got our lemon blueberry muffins. A real quick and easy one to throw together here. The blueberries, maple syrup, and one banana adds the natural sweetness to it. A couple of eggs. And almond flour. You could use oat flour or just blitzed up oats as well if you would like. I just try to go gluten-free and getting away from the highly processed carbs on that. But give them a try, guys. One note, the processed commercial muffins you buy at the grocery store, they're fine to sit out on the counter for multiple days. When you're making a fresh baked product like this, I encourage you to refrigerate them after day one. So for Monday's dinner, as I mentioned, we have the broccoli slaw on here, or you could do rainbow slaw, or you could do the regular coleslaw. I took a pinch of this for the Monday's lunch in there as well. And we got some of the same kind of flavors, quick and easy. You got some edamame in here. Edamame is a great protein-packed, fiber-rich legume. Now, it is a soybean, so any soy products I highly recommend you go organic on because they are heavy GMO products in the U.S., meaning they're heavily sprayed with glyphosate and other pesticides and are very burdensome to our detoxifications and health systems. So any soy products, including edamame, I highly encourage you to go organic. You can just buy these frozen and let them thaw. Toss them in your salad here. A great addition to a quick and easy dinner for Monday. And I went with some rice and lentils as the side. Lentils, another fantastic health food with some plant-based protein and fiber and other micronutrients. And so I encourage you to get some lentils into your diet too, and a little variety. Garlic thyme pork with broccoli and cauliflower. As I mentioned in the email, if you're going frozen veggies to save your shopping and save time, and I always keep my freezer stocked with them. Again, I don't use the microwave in the bag ones, or if I get them, I don't actually microwave in the bag. I encourage you to cook them in a pan instead, just avoiding those microplastics. Pork chops, you could use a pork chop. You could use pork loin. You could use pork tenderloin. Just a little bit of herbs, garlic, and a little broth here. Simple, easy way of cooking up these medallions. They're quick in the pan like this, and a nice little bright flavor with these. Trying to show you simple and clean and good. Now, I got going with the side a different grain, farro. Farro is a very good and healthy grain. A little bit of plant-based protein and micronutrients and fiber. It is a little bit more expensive because it's kind of like an ancient grain, and so you're probably going to have to go to like the health food or the organic specialty food aisle of the grocery store. And it's a little bit more expensive, so I don't use it as much, but I really like it. I like it. It has a chewier bite, a little bit more hearty kind of flavor to me, and I love using it. And I'm going to have you cook extra here on Tuesday night so that on Wednesday's dinner, you could throw this together quick and easy. Pop your salmon in the oven, and then just toss everything together that you have in your ingredients here. And you have a great tasting, fresh, vibrant Mediterranean flavors for Wednesday's dinner. Pop over to Thursday, and we got the sheet pan shawarma, chicken and veggies, again using cauliflower. If you can't find the shawarma, as I mentioned in my email, you could go with the za'atar spice. And if you can't have that, or you can't find either one of those, curry spice is a great addition, and we'll do the same kind of flavor profile. I got a little tahini dipping sauce going with this. If you're skipping the tahini, you could use peanut butter in this, or if you just want to make it quick and easy tzatziki, because we have all the ingredients this week in the shopping list, that would go great with this dish as well, which would be yogurt, cucumber, dill, garlic, and lemon juice. Stir that all together, and you got a great sauce going with this. And honestly, that would go good with your Mediterranean salad as well. Friday, little slow cooker shredded beef. I envision you just tossing this in the crock pot Friday morning on your way out the door. Come home, cook your rice, or maybe you have leftover rice and lentils from the previous meal in the week, and you got a great dinner here. Now, I kept it pretty basic and simple, just adding a little bit of tomato paste, or you could use canned diced tomatoes as well, and some beef broth going in with your diced chuck roast. But if you want to spice it up a little bit, add some extra garlic, cumin, chili powder, paprika. If you want a little spice in there, and you add a dash of cayenne, or some chipotle peppers, or jalapeno, or diced green chilies. Great ways to spice this up a little bit more and add some extra depth of flavor, and would be a great finish to the week. So happy eating, guys. Hope you enjoy this menu. I'm looking forward to making some of these items. If you have questions, hit me up in the community, and looking forward to our next call.